Hey guys, good morning. Happy Saturday. I'm here to take a look at the college football slate on DFS Army's Domination Station Optimizer for the November 19th slate. So, interesting slate here with a lot of the good games in the morning or early afternoon windows, and the afternoon games aren't super appealing. So, and sometimes you can honestly X out a game. I'm just not seeing much in this NC State Louisville game, for example. So I don't know. I X that out. That's a personal preference thing. Sometimes I like some Boston College guys, and I feel like this number's off. So, but I still like them. I mean, I feel like this is a spot to take advantage of. Um, But like if you wanted to X out Illinois, for example, I wouldn't mind that versus the tough um, Michigan defense. So moving down it, tournament mode to uniques. Uniques is a personal preference thing based on how tight you want your player pool to be. I don't usually touch the super flex and flex just because I want whatever the optimizer is going to give. Super flex, if you leave it on a big slate, you're generally going to get all quarterback anyway. I unchecked the force the player from the last game to flex button today just because want I don't want these games dictating, my builds. I'll have the players fall where they fall, but I don't want rules dictating that. You can do randomization. I don't really do it because I'll adjust guys myself. And then I made a few stacking rules, which I don't usually do a ton, but today I felt like made sense. I want some Stroud. You're gonna have to boost up Stroud because of some of the value we have. Stroud's not gonna come up at first, so I had to raise Stroud's projection and do a force force him in basically. And if I'm playing Stroud, I want Harrison. The running game for Ohio State's been banged up. We are getting Henderson back today. I don't know if I want to go there just because they have Michigan next week, so it could be a dress rehearsal. They still have a talented freshman, Dallin Hayden, so it's not a smash spot. And I think they'll focus on the passing game. I've played Stroud over 294 passing yards, and one of the reasons I like Stroud is because some of the pricing is just really, really bad. So you can afford expensive guys. You can afford Harrison. So Nakia Watson's going to be super popular. Usually I try to make guys 50% or so just because I don't, the news is really bad in college football. But Watson, I made 90% just because, if he's going to be super popular. Everyone's kind of going down if somehow he gets hurt or whatnot. So that's something I'll do just to I don't know. I don't like going 70% on guys in college when um this guy Bennett I X'd out. I just don't know anything about him. That's part of the one thing I'd encourage with the optimizer is like know who you're playing. If a guy's not on one of the coaches sheets, ask. And I just don't know anything about this guy. And Indiana has a 18 and a half total, which isn't good. Joseph Griffin's a guy that I like a lot on both sites, and I think he's a great play. Samuel Brown, I make receivers like 40% because the variance, but somebody like Samuel Brown in a game we love, I no problem going 60%. You just have to take stands on guys. And I'll adjust projections. like Ward, I knocked down a little bit, but in Daniels, I don't want to deal with, if guys I don't want to deal. There's plenty of good plays, so a DJU, a Daniels, I just uncheck, so I don't have to deal with them, and then, um, or like somebody like Tyler Van Dyke, you can uncheck. So that's the biggest thing. Like, know who you're playing. If somebody's not on the sheet, just ask, and we'll help you out. Um, you'll probably get some Henderson in your builds just because he's one of the higher projected guys. I don't know. I have no problem playing a little. I don't know if I want to go there personally. We have I mean, these five guys are all just rock solid. Bijan's always a threat for a huge game. Neil has been really good. I don't know, Shipley, it's a great game environment. So times like these, I feel like you don't need the unnecessary risk of Henderson, and I'll focus on Stroud and Harrison Jr. from this offense. And I boosted up Harrison Jr. just to make sure I got a good percentage, and I want a lot of Harrison Jr. and Dell. So that's it. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys soon.